2+ Stuff has always striven to be a gathering place for like-minded people who have a love and a passion for miniature wargaming coming together and sharing stories, not just of titanic fantasy battles, but also of games played or hobby achievements accomplished. A deeply needed oasis of positivity when it's so easy in our current world to be negative. But not today. We have evolved, I have evolved, into this new form known as Nega-Doug. Here to bring you all the dumbest thoughts that I could find on Facebook into one easy and convenient YouTube video.
Thanks a lot, you idiot.
Here to tell you how you should feel about the new edition of Age of Sigmar, even though none of us know what we're talking about. 10.0 Shooting Phase. In your shooting phase, you can pick a friendly unit and, emboldened, shoot, unboldened, with it. When you shoot with a unit, you make a shooting attack with each model in the unit until you have shot with all the models you want to. You can then pick another friendly unit that has not shot and shoot with it, and so on, until you have shot with as many of your units as you wish. Oh my god, that is the longest way to say just pick a dude with a gun and shoot a thing.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I don't know who they were paying by the word here, but I absolutely hope that they got the raise that they desperately needed. Also, look at our little numbering system here, right? 10.0. Down below that, we've got 10.1.1. We were also worried about Matt Ward coming in and ruining our books. We didn't even see Dewey Decimal right around the corner. I didn't study library sciences when I was in high school, so I'm totally out. I'm just gonna fail this entire edition. Also, just throwing this out there, the first person that walks up to me and is like, actually, according to rule 10.1.2, that rule does not apply. I'm gonna get slapped, and I know we're gonna be at a convention or something, so like, it's like a hotel, but I will find a locker and shove you in it. 7.1 Heroes and Heroic Actions. A unit with the bold hero, unbold keyword on its war scroll is a bold hero. Thank you for that. This is a real rough one, and I'm so glad that you were here to hold my hand through that sentence. Got it, cool, awesome, thank you. At the start of the hero phase, you can carry out one heroic action from your table with one friendly hero. The effective and hero action is treated the same way as an ability for rules purposes. First of all, we need to talk about these icons. This is not good. Look at this first icon for heroic leadership. Y'all learned nothing from COVID, right? And it's just guys like, attack, sneeze, pretty sure those kinds of assaults are like illegal now. I'm just trying to imagine like a Slaughter Queen like doing that attack, that action on you, and just and then just like a Celestin Prime stand there like, ma'am. Also look at the second one, Heroic Willpower. It looks like the weakest version of Aquaman, just like I tripped out on shrooms or something. Their finest hour. They couldn't figure out what to do for that icon, so they just made it every single model that they ever created during their first 20 years of business. Look what I've got! And that last one, Heroic Recovery, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a joke for this one, but I would absolutely buy some decals of that. Y'all, we got enough going on in the hero phase, okay? Just like, ease up off the gas pedal a little bit. But the problem is like this is like the actual hero phase, because it's actually the time when your heroes do heroic actions. So I wish we had some kind of way to like separate, you know, within the hero phase. Like it's still the hero phase, but we just kind of divide it maybe numerically, like having the heroic action stuff is hero phase 1.1, and then everything else is like hero phase 1.2. Wait a minute. Now on to monsters. Big, furry, fluffy, or passably magma-vomiting creatures that we love and we take in as pets. They got a bunch of crap too. It's going to be more stuff to keep track of. At the end of the charge phase, each player can carry out one monstrous rampage from the table with each friendly monster. Now honestly, there's a bunch of cool things that they gave to monsters to be able to do, but I think the real important thing here is that I'm now dubbing a small space within the game where it is before the attack phase, after the charge phase. That was way too hard for me to remember. But that little space is going to be called the rampage phase. First up, weaponized Katy Perry attacks. It's Roar. What I'm really getting from these articles is that any type of infantry or horde-focused army is now trashed here. The world belongs to heroes and monsters. Skaven players, you're done. Gloomspite Gitz players, you're done. Beasts of Chaos players, Games Workshop just took you out back and put you down. The world now belongs to those factions who have always been the underdogs. Maw tribes, Sons of Behemoth, Seraphon, and my personal favorite, of course, Flesh Eater Courts, which once again reigns supreme as I hath called it so many moons ago. Nega-Doug needs the validation of being right and being like, oh, called it. So if you thought for even a moment that you were going to survive this edition changed unscathed, let me go ahead and hand you that matchstick and lighter fluid right now, because it's time to light that army up. You're in for a rough ride, friend. Hashtag live in fear.